Painting shoes for Sister Wendy Beckett. Tyromancy. It is practiced in diverse ways, of which are not known. Juggler's despair. We tried nothing and we're running out of ideas. Opening my I Ching to mend youthful folly, I find my fortune teller miracle fish. I hold the red cellophane fish in my palm. Its head and tail turns upwards. It means I'm passionate and I love. It was like throwing a load of demons into heaven. Deliberate irregularities. Outside. 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 I remember the day I had waited 8 years for. After Mass, I went to see the pastor. He was changing out of his vestments. Now, I don't know where I got this idea that the moment should be somehow celestial with a bit of white light and a bam of Gregorian chant, which was passé by then. After all, it was my calling. So I say, Father, I'd like to become a priest. I should have had an inkling when no light, not even a chord. He said, could you come back? I'm busy. I left and never returned. Now there's some stuff about visits from priests to my mom, but I never knew until at least a decade later. All I know is that my mom suggested I go to Ligonier High for 9th grade, and if I wanted to become a priest, then I could, but it was like a hand. It set me on a path. I'm proud of 6 poems in 3 months, but hell, Hank could crank out that much in one night if the tank was full of red and the radio turned to the muse. I felt sad at Barnes & Noble to see you and Bukowski, both dead poets. Ferlinghetti, ready with fresh Howes, Martin with vinified Buke, evidence of my theory that Hank was chained to the typer till he died, with time off for horses and to feed the cats or chats with Sean Penn, but then it was back to chewing food for a black sparrow with the needle throat among Golfier gut, like the Buddhist description of a hungry ghost. Plutarch tells us when Julius Caesar was kidnapped by pirates, he read his poems to them and called them illiterate savages. But he admired them so much that when they were arrested and crucified for their crime, he had their throats cut to hasten their deaths. Ah.